should start working out.
Yeah, we start working out. Come on, there's something at least no at the end of the day. Kelly
At least.
should get some muscle.
You don't know Gimbo, my friend.
Gimbo wangu build is a shoulder. Gimbo shoulder. Mene mawile.
No.
But this is kangari wanga balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Moreover, they don't understand. So there's a lot. We're talking about the Gimbo and then not forgetting the game.
Gimbo and the game. Are you trying to rhyme?
Yeah. Today's about rhyming.
You have been an artist before?
Nah.
Never. But I think.
Oh, no, in church. She's church choir. Church choir.
Yeah, sorry, Mawanga.
Oh.
I'm talking beam of mood.
Yeah, no. All right.
Come on, talking about the lorry. Where's your money?
Well, which game are you talking about?
I say
Are you talking the Bullets game? And could I say good Bullets in there? That was about Jinmaj. By BNS. Pazaza. I think there's a Bullets game and no man, Bullets.
Yeah, it's a China field, right? China shield. Yeah, they're trying to raise money. Is it for the cyclone?
Yeah, I think so.
Must be.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that game and
Fendeni maule. Kitagwira maule. If it is a local game. Kitagwira maule.
Nanga international mawira ya.
Tigaluza ya game.
Fa usiku no so this. International mawira ya.
Magana. Magana zino.
Modi
chabaluza bu basi.
Modi mabonya galeje.
Premier bed itabonya 10,000.
I think Premier Bed has to sponsor the podcast.
Yes, it has.
Yes, we talk about Premier Bed a lot and we
lot.
bet a lot too. So I think sometimes if you can find it in your heart, you should sponsor it.
I don't think so. If a Premier Bet failed to even give even 1 million to the Cyclone Freddy.
You know what? I can bet that Premier Bet can sponsor.
Okay.
Do you want to bet?
Yes, let's bet.
Yes.
Let's bet.
I can bet that.
Zingari.
You never want to bet about 10,000.
Yeah, jeba goma. Mina rojezele. Komano kugamba zaujen. Zo beta last night baje kunaliso yankonya sari yamen. Koma yankonya Alex ndi Adesanya.
That was a huge fight. Israel and Alex Pereira. It was a very intensifying. It was a very intensifying fight. It was a lot of people were looking forward to see what was going to happen, and so many people made my predictions out because Alex and the Easy, they go way back. They call him Easy.
They got history.
They have a history. Antwaja, the fighters Zora number will mention they will kickboxing. Now, the one we were talking about Yajiga last night is a UFC fight. So Easy, after fighting could kickboxing for some time, he had his fair share of success there. I think he has about probably 70 fights with probably 1 or 2 losses there. And one of the losses, I think 2 losses he got from that guy, Alex. Anamenyana naye weyamba, anamuswa. 1-0. Nukuzamenyana naye so anamuswasu. 2-0. That was kickboxing. So they met last year. Was it in November or December?
I think it was November.
That was when Alex also joined UFC. Like, once started UFC. So after his good performance, he challenged the champion. By then, Easy was a champion. He had a belt. Then I'm challenger. Fano jara say, "Muntu jaru amaguso jaru wabira saudi wagusadira." So they fought again, and the result was the same. Easy lost.
Okay.
So it's now 3-0.
Okay.
It was 3-0.
Before you finish with the UFC game, let's pay our bill. Welcome to Podcast Malawi, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be your host today, and my name is Bridget Litete, and I'll be with Top G. Of course, I cannot introduce him way better than himself.
Today you can call me Israel Adesanya. Just joking. My name is Bensam, and I welcome you again to Podcast Malawi. And we have a lot of issues to discuss today. So stay there, be with us. And also don't forget to subscribe now, right now.
Yeah, and apart from subscribing, do not forget to follow the link in our description if you want to learn more about crypto investment. Please go to our description, follow the link, and get yourself something new. Talking about UFC, you said you did bet. Like, how much did you make?
I think yesterday I made a post about the pre-fight thing because I follow Easy on his Instagram. So he posted some videos of him prepping for the event. So I downloaded a video and posted on my status. And one of my friends is like, Mufaso. I'm like, Mufaso? And the man said, this one we're winning. So we disagreed a little bit. Then I'm like, I said, why don't we just bet on it? I have my money on Easy. He's like, okay. I say, the other, he picked the other guy, the Alex guy. So we had to pay 10K each.
Okay.
If Easy was to lose, I pay 10K. If the other guy wins, he
You
pays
get the
10K.
10K.
So well,
Well,
he's
you got the 10K.
the story is he's down 10K right now. I also wanted to bet with Miza, but he didn't really have his confidence. And you're like a bastard. I was gonna get your money too.
You could get like 20K.
Yeah?
You could get something like 20K. Gavina with music could be something more than.
Miza gonna get 2,000. Miza gonna get 2,000.
Maziwa ngale kutandikwa bula. Okay, so like the game, I heard Goody, it was a knockout.
Yeah, it was a knockout match. I think in the second round. Going back, yeah.
Mhm.
The first fight, yeah, UFC, right? And I mean, and I'm also in fifth round. It was a knockout.
Mhm.
So this win was huge for Easy because so many people they're like, this is the guy who has to defeat Easy every time. I was hung out. People just like he can't win. They actually say this is the guy with a number to defeat, but he's the kryptonite for Easy. So he's like, nah, I'm gonna show people that I am, you know. So this is a guy who came from Nigeria, and I'm going of course go New Zealand. So he used to be a dancer. I don't know guy jina mpagisa dijani. Anashia zovina gamba zankonya. So the first time he told his mother good was here as a boxing, the mother cried. Good was here as a boxing. The mother was so disappointed in him. Like, you know, African parents, eh?
Yeah.
You're my son.
They're seeing a future in that thing that you're doing.
Yeah, but also just being good is a dangerous sport, eh?
Yeah.
My parents, especially mothers, don't really approve such. But whenever I think I'm going for minutes, I would but the parents were there. I think when he won, the folks moved in. I think the mother was there as well. Yeah, I think it was a big, it's a huge win for him because he had to prove a lot of people wrong. And even the speech that he made, he was so happy about it. Because as much as it was a physical fight, I think it was more of a psychological fight. Because imagine, muntu mango kaira kukumenya, iwe osagiva. Amango kutibula yosagiva. In some of the videos Amabanga posted, he was trying to refer to Muhammad Ali. There was one fight when he was about to go into the ring. Everyone else was quiet. Everyone was scared, but who? But him. And he stopped and looked at the whole team. The coach was scared. The manager, everybody was scared. And it's like, what are you guys so freaked out for? Why are you so scared as if you're the one who's going to go into the ring and fight? I'm the one who's going to fight. Why are you so freaking out for? And he went in there and he beat the shit out of the guy and won. You know, so I think he was trying to relate to that. You know, when you have people that are giving up on you, everyone else is like, nah, he's not gonna win. And you go out there and prove everybody else wrong. So he says in life, sometimes you just have to keep going. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to believe in the power of manifestation. Anyway, I can talk about Easy all day.
Yes, of course, you're the number one fan. what is. We understand that. But then,
Yeah.
ku Malawi, of course, we have boxing in our country. But then, do you think like are we good enough for these international competitions?
We're not.
Why are we not good enough?
Uh, the fighting sport is improving so much in the overseas countries. Ubanga improve co-option, and I feel like Malawi go progress is too slow. I think I don't know whether it's Kumbalia promotion or the support from the sports associations. Kumano progress is not really going as much. Even Marines go for big sports for professional fights. Mudade maone Maringi age one. Yeah. And most of the fighters, I mean, I'm a klanga, they are progressing. I will figure level into government, into Mazora, and then my fight, they end up being offered jobs. I know boxers, I'm not lying. I know boxers who became so good and then one of my friends is
Okay.
Okay, fine. I was about to drop names, but you know who you are. Hey, pano munakatera kuji ni kusirikali after kumenya nkhonya zanu bwino pano munamba uja ndrama zawo je.
Komanso, I think fighting imaendana ndi weight. Kuli ngati boxing chomakhala lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight. But then kunoku timaoneka ngati timangophatikiza chilichonse.
No, usually I think they also try to follow the guidelines, at boxing, my weight categories and stuff. But I think most popular fighters, I mean, like middleweight or lightweight. My heavyweights, my heavyweights, they're not impressive. You wouldn't really, and there are not too many of them. But the ones that are available, they are not all that. Koma middleweight, do my lightweight, do many good shit. We still have good fighters, but the fighting touch, it's almost Yomo which has been there for the past decade. Yachi, kona wana bande yabanga advance kwambiri. Fans kuma chapa usari mase.
And it seems really when I or kama tunetana boxing, we are not into lose kwambiri. Before I remember sikale wambiri chapo mpano. There was some guy kuna South Africa ngasiku Tanzania, Mozambique or South Africa. Some guy anabezori anadzidzimuka. Ujeni akuthetsa ndewu kuti ata. He was given 10 punches and sana bwezeko.
Okay.
In boxing kuli malamulo amene oti mapanchi akafika 10 osana ponye weight yonse kapena osana broke weight yonse osakalowa. It's over.
Okay.
Anadzidzimuka ndi makocha ake omwe kudzidzimuka nawo. Tawachuchitika ndi chani.
As in Anna Fenta or like what happened?
No. When you are fighting, you are fighting. Then nzako akungokumenya. You esuku bwenzako lemoza. Suku blocker. It's translated good you have been defeated. That's what he's saying. So the ref will just when the ref does this, it's all.
And anabezori anthu akudzidzimuka ndi kumalawi komwe kunonso akudabwa kuti chachitika ndi chani athetsa anje atibera chani pamene lose wete.
Is it true Gudi, when in boxing if you are knocked down more than 3 times it's basi?
3 exact.
Basi ndio
Basi you have lost how many bobo?
Yeah.
Ma knockdown akaona that. Round was going through the fight.
Lale Holmes. The guy anamenya Muhammad Ali last fight yake. Last fight yake nali ndi Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson nali revenge ya Muhammad Ali.
Yes, the first championship.
Yeah, he was knocked out 3 times. Kachitatu ko basi nathera kumpuko mamadzuka nthawi zonse akamugwetsa. Koma atangomukwa kachitatu. Lefa anathetsa. I think it's 3 times ukangokwa katatu. Ukangoswa knockout katatu. Bas. But the funny thing about this is you heard of a guy. I'm trying to look at his name, but a Malawian boxer was beaten. I don't know if it was in Zambia or Uganda, and the guy cried and led to the ring. So he, in his defense, when he was asked, he said, "I saw myself dying."
You know, so you know,
I saw myself dying.
I want to go hey, brother Bernard. Guys.
I think we have mentality tikatuluka kunja kuja ndalama zimene timakagwira kumene kuja per match chimakhala kuti kunoku ndi kutalitali ne people are just going there alibe mentality so yowina just want to get the money or aluze abe ndalama zambiri zoti amalandira kuposa kuti kunoku akawina ne chifukwa anthu apeza kuti basi umangosalenda kumangogwesa
akudziwa kuti yangailo wabe
anowezola akuponya wa Eugene white flag imuje mulingi moja mwinake second round koma aoneka kuti munthu uyu
Like a celebrity fight, right?
yeah nga celebrity fight sizoyena ende kumalawi kunoku anthu amanyanyala amanena osadzalaso ujeni boxing yako there was this guy amatitani chinthenga pa community
I've heard ma fights ambira kumale ena oti mwina munthu wachapidwa kwambiri and akaluza munjezi like you know munthu amejenda mankhwala ineyo arandimenya zibakira ndimangoona ndima
anandimangisa kuti ndisamaone
zibakira zimaonesa zizumbazumba.
No boxing. Is the boxing between you, Bensam, and Malawi happening?
That fight was supposed to happen. You know, I had been training for it. I spent a lot of money actually on training and camps. You know, I had to cut weight, but that guy is he didn't have the balls to actually come through. Kalawi, wherever you are, I'm still challenging you. Now, actually, when we talked about it on a serious note, we were saying, hey, we can actually do it if there's money on it. Yeah, but just to do it, just to entertain people for free, we can't. So if people could actually sponsor it, we can prepare for it and have an occasional celebrity fight, and people have fun, we have fun, and we hug it out at the end of the day. He's my brother. Yeah. So the beef that was there was beef on social media, but in real life, we can share a drink. Yeah.
Okay.
To share a feast.
koma
Yeah.
Gonna the carrion.
Oh,
As
usual.
That's very gay, sir.
I sleep on my desk.
That's the reason. So he thinks that's a disc.
I'm thinking of selling my bed.
Oh.
Yep.
Why?
No sleep gang.
Come on, by January, there's no sleep for the week.
For the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend guy.
He's not sleeping because it's weekend.
I kungo fusa bed kuti tingoziwabe kuti but there's no sleep for the weekend. Are you safe there?
I think we're not gonna know that I was doing fun of gonna banja roki basi nokagulisa bedi.
Kunyanyana.
It is.
Okay, but then talking about that, Pali Yaujen, yeah, my royalties from AKA's album. Did you come across that?
I think just in passing, I saw with some guy is complaining. Is it Semenya? What's his first name?
Caiphus. Is it Caiphus Semenya?
Yes, Caiphus Semenya. I think he's a musician and he's also a composer, producer.
And
from
he's
this-
huge.
He's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, he's huge. He's old,
Yeah.
he's huge.
So
An
I
international
think Jagwayambirira aka anazapanga sample nyimbo yake. He had complained about it. He raised some issues, but I think they amicably settled it. So I think this new album, there's another song which he has sampled
Yeah.
as well. What's you know the title?
Okay, I just came across it and I was it's Diary. Poyamba in the first album, Touch My Blood.
Yes.
He sampled the song. Is it Caiphus' song? Of course, he gave it that title to honor Caiphus himself. And then he sampled that song. He went to Caiphus, told him that I've done something wrong. How can I make it right? What? It was like it was all settled. And then now this other album, there's also Touch My Blood. Like it was also sampled. So like Caiphus Munage says, "Good, this person, like, is he really like? Did he really learn from his mistakes? Kabena, he did it deliberately, and the album itself is making money out of somebody's song that he sampled. They like Awubanga complain. But then do you think is it necessary for him to complain now having it in mind? Would he AKA is no longer here?
Yeah, I think he has the right to complain and raise whatever issues he would like to raise. I would do the same thing too.
You would do the
Why
same thing.
wouldn't you do it?
Okay, Nangasi, at first, he nailed my point. I think, like, at first, after he sampled the first song, the Caiphus song,
Yes.
he could have maybe taken an action there so that he should learn, aka himself should learn from that. Good Mina Kalingari to give him like limits or manta, should I say? Would he let me not do this again? I did this and this happened. But then he just watched him. He said, how can I make it right? It was like, it was maybe gone, but now it has happened again. And aka is no longer here. Still, it's making money out there.
Yeah. So the thing is, people sample songs. It's
Mhm.
okay. It wasn't a mistake what he did. The only mistake that he did was not to negotiate in advance before using the sample. Consent and agreement. He just went on and did what he did. So the only mistake is that he did it without
Asking for permission.
yes for permission and agreeing on whatever my percentage could have called. But then I think the Semenya guy now
Mhm.
is throwing something like a punishment. Who Banga asks for 50% of the loyalties, which is still reasonable. Yeah, because if it wasn't for his original idea, his idea wasn't going to exist. So the moment he used the sample, Semenya is a co-owner of the song. So the problem is they didn't sign it out in the first place. So right now he just might get that 50%.
What do you think gave him the guts to go ahead and do the same mistake, like for the second time? Isn't it because he
No, he didn't do it as a mistake. He knew that they can talk it out and sort it out.
because maybe he saw that there's nothing like hard that can come out Mina Guri, like
There
Mina, like a strict
isn't
punishment, I should say.
uh almost every problem money can solve. So I think
I think just because Mwenage is no longer here, the guy atagwamkwa chilichonse. But then we don't know the other side of the story. Just because AK is not here. Zitautega in the process of kugambiana last time we did that adawa anapezota anamuloleza bwinobwino sampopo utakumapanga sample nyimbo zaidi.
yeah, but the thing is his music career is not personal. Whatever business deals he was doing, he has managers. Those people should know every transaction that was going on. So every process can projection fee. My guys, I mean, how Banga ran his the persona as AKA. They should know everything that was going on Kumbalia music production. They cannot be surprised. Could he talked to you, yeah. So they know what was going on. They know if they didn't talk to him, they know they didn't talk to him. If they did, then they know where to take it from.
So you mean they were doing something Guri, they already knew Guri, it might cause them an issue someday, and then they were okay doing
We might
it.
be surprised with the failed amene tikudabwa koma mwenaka kanakhala ali moyo sakanadabwa so.
No, Sakanada. But for example, the issue that nakhala nayo pokale. So ababa is just an issue, I had to bank a bunch. Can't you the bank a bunch? I have for me about 50 or they negotiate down. Yeah. But he has to be paid. Mupira babeja AK, it's active. They're managing
Yeah.
it runs. So yeah. It's making money.
We have to remember that they're earning.
So he has to be paid.
He has to be paid.
Yes, Semenya has to be paid.
Okay.
It's either they agree to paying 50% or they can negotiate to a certain percentage.
I doubt if he can accept negotiations, because with what I've come across, it was like he's really furious. Since it's like for the second time, he says it's either they pay or they face the music. So
Hey, demo kafusa ina PD rabanga sample nyimbo zingarura. Almost his music career is made out of sampled songs.
Yeah.
Did it?
But they're going to pay the person. If they don't want, they can do an outside court settling of the matter. But most of the times, when it comes to issues to do with intellectual property, people are so serious about it. So intellectual property, any money that the song is making should also a share should go to the guy, to the person who was sampled. And that's the reality of the matter. I think
Hey, that's why he wants 50% of the loyalties.
Yeah.
Because I think it's only fair.
it's a fair one because other people would say, I need all of it. But he's asking for, because the other person also had put some craft there, right? And this is a situation of why sometimes we are so reckless in Malawi when it comes to sampling songs without telling people like, what won't you? But if people were to be serious about the things,
Yeah, I don't know. When I go my copyright infringements, they're not harsh at all. It's like they don't exist, you know. And to some
I don't think people
in
follow
that. People have sampled my music, and I'm like, even if I pursue this, I'm just gonna waste my time.
Which one?
Um,
Ukaichula tibangalire tu.
What are the recent one? I know. I don't think you heard it. It was the instrumental was produced by Marvel. Party after party. I don't know if it happened. Yeah, it's more like a my piano.
I know it.
So a party after party yo, mafana ina yeso. Siningachule zina kule ningachulisa. Anasampulaso. I've seen. I came across it on TikTok. I even I confronted the producer. What the heck, bro? Why would you give these people this? I'm like, no, boss, I didn't do the beat. I thought you were the one who shared, but it's not the same as mine. But I'm wondering why it sounds exactly like ours. Imango siana bangono mwina the punch. I don't know ngadona mvera ina. They did.
Part after part in the Jamula in
And the BJ.
physics BJS.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Did you confront the artists themselves?
I know it's just gonna waste my time. There's Tawai. If you look at the history of music, look at the history of music. Mulamadi stakula kulu. Dindana mimi mwana vakudu wa this amount after my infringement. Then I'll wait. Take your time.
Okay, most of the times it's always a stunt. Just because to push this, want to push the song.
In reality, ndindani munamvera kuti akhulana koza nyimbo abirana nyimbo alipirana. Winake waluza mlandu. I've never heard of it.
But don't we have a problem with the copyright law? Something could it's not that strict.
Yeah, it's the system. The system doesn't really, Yeah.
I think Kosama has to come and clarify most of the things, because if
the bylaws are there.
Because for me, it's about tracking, right? If someone gets your song or samples your something that you creatively did, right? You should be able to track them. The song's monetary element has to be tracked and has to be given to you in part. So, for instance, if the person is making I don't know if even the artists understand that they would make money on YouTube if they are making money on YouTube, right? I don't even know if the artist is aware of selling the song, or if they're just dropping it on Monday and it ends there. I don't know if the artist understands that whatever performance they're doing will also be counted as money. So all that money from bookings, from radio plays, from DJ playing in clubs, money made online, has to be calculated, and you have to get your share.
And before that, even my penalties, they also have to be.
Yeah, penalties.
Kumalawi I think system yako soma is not that legit. Inemenena bangira observe. Kuli kumakhala guesswork. I think it's more of a bribe than loyalties. They choose my guys, are influential, and they give those guys dramas, like saying that this time around that wanapatsidwa 4 million, 3 million. Akabanga deal down hamena jawa everything. Chimakhala yobanda nchito just because and hamena jawa ndamena makhala kupanga brag in dramas zija by social media. And we believe with it, Kosoma is now paying some guys. But then kurengano in reality, entertainment industry singama kare yukubelega yukubanga pay antu dramas mez just I personally think with dramas mene antu amalandira zimakhala zochepa, and two zimakhala kwa antu amodzi yonjo arakhala antu ena ake so sana abange chili chose that year. I know kuti the income is passive komano arakhala wina ake sana abange china chake that year, and mfana wina ake watentha ngati ukosoma ko jabo mfana ameneyo sana mudziwe bwino. It doesn't matter. Palibe njira yenye yopangira track zinthu ngati zimene mwakamba zaujeni za macraps za ma-performances amangokuonetsaninso actually ya ma-radios basi. It's more of a guesswork to me.
Okay, I think apart from you, okay, the infrastructure, yeah, Malawi it's a mess because it's difficult to actually track from all the streams anyimbo kuti akamakapange accumulate bunch Malawi. So I think ngati my radio stations, my guys ambiri mina my DJs, they don't keep track of the songs they're actually playing. So I think kosoma imaisesa kumbali yao kuzongoibhakira kupang'ono. I think imaisesa kumbali yao. And they even came up with some other ways of generating revenue for the artists. Zama tax levies ija. All that is just to help musicians kuti mwina azipeza ukadala kochulukirapo. But otherwise, chief, means akunoko, my distribution a nyimbo sitinafike bwinobwino kuti we can easily track ngati mmene kunja kulili ngati from streams, my platform mama streaming, it's easier to know kuti my streams plays awawonta kuzokupeza this much or this much. So kunoko my DJs are many, they don't record. They have their own playlist. They'll play your songs. They are not going to record.
That's the thing. DJs in Malawi, I only know VJ Ice, who has music, right? And he would play his music. But most of them, they don't have their own music. And you wonder, you're a DJ, you have to make the music to an extent somehow. Because all the music that you're playing for other people, those people have to be paid, have to be compensated. Is that club paying? Right? Because that club has to pay, has to register. Okay, we throughout this month we'll play the following songs, right? And we'll play it in this sequence, right? And then when somebody is passing around, they should get that money, right? But who follows those things? So when this Semenya person says, I'm gonna be getting money, at least kudos to the person because they'll get something. But here, if that stuff like that happens, it's gonna end up like
Komano
that will pick up. Hey, not be a
Komano, at the end of the day, I think the photo be soma. Because if they are strict, there
was an issue.
Do
you know there was an issue last year? Pamene MBC was enabanga abili kuti ifuna share kulipira ma loyalties.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. MBC actually say it's gonna stop to pay my loyalties. I'm like, it actually threatened to stop playing Malawian music if they are going to insist to the Asbrega Malayotes and Billy Jones. So I'm like, I was trying to imagine that huge national radio station not playing Malawian music. Hey, nekunga mapiano.
But then it occurred decision just because ngatawambitse kuti ife nyimbo zathu sitidziika. What are they communicating about our music industry?
I think one of the reasons was kuti ma radio stations ena amalipira ndalama zang'ono onda amene akulipira ndalama zambiri, so they know sangamlipira ndalama zambiri. But it's the biggest radio station. What do you expect? It's supposed to be, it's bigger than, come on, who's bigger than NBC? Yeah. Why would they compare themselves to what? To which other radio station?
Sometimes, no, you can't.
Komano, yeah, I will stick to that point. It's a guesswork, and until my artist they have to step up. As you are satisfied in didn't drama at all, but just because they're influential. There was a time Namadingwana and drama and so he received about 1 million chagut. Komana Vura. Could I see Napange register? Mundipatsan drama is. Komane, I don't think would I deserve Grandy and dramas or if I am to be paid. And then after that, another soda Abanga Magani wouldn't dramas on Alandila who Kujani who Airtel Zamagola Junzi Maguri, and he said, Ngate Mumalandi and dramas or Gadindani, just in a Simen Pawano. You knew Mandi and dramas in Zamagola Junzi and that. After that, Snabe Sodi. I don't think Namadi Guanandi and Drum.
No, there's another inside story you don't know about that issue. Let's leave
Say it.
Because apparently Namadingo was he found himself because he goofed on the whole issue, so he that's why he went silent about it. There was something that was happening that he didn't understand, so he took lawyers, blah blah blah. But yeah, he apologized to sort the matter.
I'm curious.
What happened?
No, usually, as you are saying, I understand you're complaining, but I have been to so many my seminars, even my conferences in the Kosoma, because they invite me, my actors, my producers, as well as my musicians. So they've tried to explain, to educate musicians, and probably they don't pay attention to it. People don't like to read even. They give them handouts, even my books. My bylaws are there. They're really trying to help, but I think somebody they'll start complaining maybe when they see a friend being a beneficiary. Ineso ndo hita kuposa huyu. Ineo, how come, you see? But then maybe you don't register your songs. Maybe you don't even, you see? The same way Uyoyo, he was complaining that he received something when he didn't register. Come in, think about it.
Okay, after yeye kupanga complain, nchepayana na siyano kumupatsa ntonazo.
Because he told them that he's not registered. Duh! Yeah!
He's not registered. I never seen the register on Motipatsa drama. And they knew he's not registered.
Now they own the mistake. Like,
But he just said a mistake.
he didn't explain. We don't want to go there as deep.
Go there.
Let's not go there. About we're just discussing. I'm thinking if I was because I'm like, oh, okay, so actually, you know, 1.5 was like, I think it's but yeah.
Nah.
No, you're complaining that we only registered and we give you something. Then okay, give it back. Then we'll see. When you register again, we'll start talking, isn't it?
Okay, come on, talking about registration. Isn't it expensive to get yourself registered?
It's only $3,000 Duh.
Okay, because in my mind, I thought some people fail to register because it's expensive.
It's negligence. And to Timadandaula do di Tawanawudi. They're doing this. They register they are so organized, they try to register their things, they have their things, bro. Even my music videos, we have the right to register. My poems, my books. Yes.
That is art. Yeah, because it's your intellectual property.
You can
this whole
register.
Thing about intellectual property has to be
registered?
On our content.
Are we registered?
No, in fact, no. Yeah, Kellyon is gonna organize the registration.
Yes, actually we have to register.
Yeah,
My videos you have to submit.
Yeah, all the videos, everything, even the videos that we were saying. Yeah.
Kumano, fact is, that system is messed up.
Yeah, that's a fact. We couldn't compare to the advanced systems, but there's a system in place. And the Malawians are fond of complaining before they even test the system.
I've seen Martis.
Did they register?
I say, coming, Mwiza, kuchogera kumwe tinali, chief.
It's a progress. It's some progress.
There was a year, Gwamba Nandila about, if I'm not wrong, Anandila about 16,000 Chakutuba. There was a year. I even posted on my FB, I'm like, what the hell? How can the whole big artists like Gwamba get 16,000 kwacha? You know? So there's a lot of progress. If not 2016 or 2017.
I remember those years when people were getting little thousands, right? At that time, the people that were making the most were the Lucius, people who were doing the low.
Yes.
That particular time, right?
But I'm artist, like music, shift. That's why I pay respect to
No, another thing you should also know, shifting or not, my guys are manager that I'm a Kalamon system.
Proper organized.
1 million. Every. Iwe sabange magani. Tamvirajina. Nyimbo zambili za maartist tano hip hop. Some banga register. They were not. Iwe, as much.
I think we should do an episode that will talk about that only.
Because I would want to know which artist you're talking about.
Okay, it's trying to mention Danny. This. You keep on poster.
Also, Ntondwa.
Yeah.
Ntondwa.
I want to talk about it.
Which artist did you say? Which artist would you say
I can say their names. I can say their
had a
names.
good
Okay,
year.
why can't you say their
Yeah.
names? Why can't you say their names?
There's another thing. They
They are
registered.
complaining to you.
And
they
had a good year.
Because it's not just about registering. You should have a good year for you to get the money. Which artist?
And the artist complained to me, sir. Definitely.
Also, they complain to me.
Okay, they're your friends. Kapena kuti.
If they
My
complain
friends,
on
my
social
friends
media,
were
why are you
paying.
feeling
My friends were
professional?
because if you tell me about
Ile ndongona ngati Mwiza is just being bitter bas.
you're not being
Bitterness.
Mwiza was an artist.
Okay, maybe he's one of them.
That's the answer I'm going to register.
So yes, the consumer guys have to be held accountable, but also the system, the creatives also have to work hard to make sure that they are pushing the guys to work together to form something that works. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a case, the AKA case happening in Malawi, where someone would be like, I'm suing XYZ for taking my music.
Olunga limene navuta nkhani ya mwini zinthu nyimbo ya mwini zinthu palibedwa na
No man was exchanged.
no man was exchanged.
Actually, remember inali ya Nepman in the Black Nina.
Black Nina, yeah.
That was a very good case. That could have been a money issue, right?
No. It was lack of vision, lack of understanding.
Oh yeah, I can agree. For Black Nina was complaining with the Nepman in the air anabanga hit chilawe yanga. Actually, it was his song. But then Nepman amakala ubukidwa. Nepman amakala ubukidwa.
Ndi amadisa mantenga kumashow.
Bragnina nalodi akubwela kumene. They was complaining kuti ineyo simandirenga kumashow kuti nditsika panga nawo perform nyimbo. Unfortunately, manager wa Nepman that time anali Cabo ndi Cabo. Ndemene anasotera ngini I think ndimene inakulitsa kwambiri nkhani. Mene Cabo ana yapangira respond ndimene inakulitsa kwambiri nkhani. Komano ya when is it was different?
No, it's no. The birth of it was similar. It was also the same because I think kuringani kalengari ya Gulago. My interviews are going to be late. The interviews are going to be anamuita na Blaze Blanta to some radio stations and TV stations, and he used to be in Zuzu. So Blaze anabira gweka. My interviews and Kani ya mwezi and amangi so. And by then. Blaze anaiswali soba level ya Boyd as an artist. Kuriti mashow amatenga. So he was also complaining that we are mwidana kuma interviews sa umandidenga. But then when those people call, they're calling him. He's not saying Gudi, I did the song myself. They're calling him to interviews and performances. Now he wanted to have the entitlement yurina so ngata kupita kujenuza say you need to interview now. I could show tie now. You know, but then it's like many bumpage. Physics amatoka yembeka kucho vesi yake. That's how zimena okalira. You are a co-owner of the song. I try to tell people you are simply a co-owner. You contributed to the composition and the singing. You are also the owner. No Dugudi a sole owner. You know? Because the moment Blaze anaimba now ndukupanga na compose na yeso alinimashia mwenyewe. That's why he had the entitlement to use, even to have the song in his album as well, and him as well. Now, so guys, Alice I use nyimbo mena kuziwira. There's no problem because nice Alice ni owner.
Do you think after being paid like collaboration? Okay, Malawi kunoku I'll stick to Kosoma. Malawi kunoku we have these issues zoti and nazo nako also. These gamba zokazoka zoti nazo nako.
Okay.
Let's say you end up coming artist. You record a song, the established artist or bigger than that. Malola nyimbo wa livida drama ya collaboration. Wamulipida. Nyimbo eja ya chuga. Obviously, nsema bezote iwe utoka unapanga register. Unapanga register. Ubira wakosoma kuti nyimbo eja matauka ngati ndiya artist ochuka uchi. I have a good example.
Problem. It's just creatives should know. They go to Kosoma and find a form where people are supposed to say, I did the hook, I did the
Ogoziwa say, Mike, the biggest problem, my guys, they will do a song today. amulipira sakula amulipira
Eh,
hata ndikire huku you are a singer huku zingati and basi 30 pini aka 30 pini kabeba nthawi imeneyo since unali maluzi yeah. A few months down the line, boom, everybody's dancing to that song. You're like, wait, you see? Now you want to, that's then the moment can is for the main.
That's why the problem is. One, people should know if I'm collaborating, I'm not getting paid here in the studio. I need to sign a form where I should know my percentage.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't happen with collabos. Most of the collabos in Malawi.
Yes.
People
Collabor man
I'll
studio.
even ask a question. Even loss, the KOK loss. How did the hyphen and the other person, what's the name?
Ellen James, yeah.
Sign to say, okay, I'm getting 25. Whatever that song is going to make on YouTube, whatever that song is going to make in shows, are they going to get it apart from them just performing it as a song as well?
Yeah. So the initial agreement is what matters. If you didn't sign up on some stuff, you don't really have to complain as much.
Okay, Komano talking about signing up for the collaborations. Like, are the people, Munala should go to the upcoming artists. Are they aware when they do a collaboration with this artist, they're supposed to sign a collaboration agreement for the percentages that they'll be getting?
You should know those things. If you don't know, it's not someone else's fault. Your ignorance shouldn't be my problem. You get?
Mm-hmm.
I agree on that, and maybe those artists that Muiza know. It doesn't make sense that yes, you're an upcoming artist, but you've registered the song as it's yours, 100%. Are you telling me Kosoma pays the big artist?
Yeah. No.
Why the song is not registered by him?
I have an example.
Okay.
If you want. Come on,
Muiza,
honestly,
are those friends aware of the rules? Okay, that's people that we know because you're the one who knows this. Okay,
It doesn't use the names you put like Muiza featuring Kelly on. It doesn't use those things. Do you know that? Produced by Old.
I'm going to use his name.
how much is an album song called?
What I'm trying to say is
Hey.
they don't use the metadata on the song, like how you renamed it or whatever. They use the forms. You can be a registered artist, but it's possible not to register a song. Namadingo said he didn't register a song, not he wasn't registered. I think
said he wasn't registered.
He wasn't registered.
He even said, if I am not your member,
Leave them around Namadingo guy. He was
okay, then ukamakatenga ujeni malo ujeni drama kweje kumabwera ngati receipt amaonetsa mene drama nyimbo ijapangira mene nyimbo zijazapangira yakuti arutsa drama zakuti yakuti arutsa drama zakuti and you find out kuti artist wina ake anaimba ndi artist wina nyimbo ija yakatuluka kujeni artist wina koma anaipanga register ndiyeyo ine I observed that anaipanga register ndiyeyo koma yakatuluka kwa artist wina yabweretsa drama umene kucho koma artist wina yonso sanapanga register.
But many Bobo, isn't it affected also by the popularity of artists?
But if what you're saying could happen, then that is an irregularity that has to go through a court
Also,
issue,
I
right?
think this is admissible because it's just hearsay. There's no proof
Yeah.
of what he's saying. And
But all I'm saying is, if a case like this is there, if this is a court case where someone will take the evidence to say, okay, fine, this is a song, my song, and someone is getting money out of it. That's corruption.
And I'm not getting anything.
apart from corruption, irregularities are not in a system.
Yeah, but
you know?
the person can follow it up and get a refund.
Or you know, William Bowman, things like that can happen.
I think from Morinda is Soma.
Okay.
Because let's proceed.
Okay. Talking about news in Malawi, happening in Malawi.
Yeah.
There have been crazy things happening. But then, I've heard that Kotana Jidionga's boyfriend, Timmy, has sued the government to pay him some fees on Kotana's issue.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yes, I had been following that issue because Timmy has been in our circle, yeah?
Mhm.
He's been around our circles. He's a friend. I've known him for some time. I'll call from Kalikari. Yeah. So I think when the incident took place and the whole saga, we were so up to date. We heard so much about it. We were following it. Timmy was arrested, I think, after the loss of the lady. Um, um, I'm not so sure about the nitty gritties, so I won't speak much about it. But all I know is that when the lady had passed on, Timmy and her and his friends were arrested. They are not remand when the issue was going on. I think KCJ itapushidwa zinafika level they were released. Yeah, I think after some months. Is it? How long was it?
Sana Khalid.
Yeah, probably three. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Probably 3 to 4 months they had been in prison, kumaula or kuparimand. Not really jailed. Kuman parimand. Mpaka nkadi kutiite. So I think kunali ma issues ama postmortem kuti mwatuluka ma issues osiyana ena makamba zina
Yeah, of
ena
course, there
izi.
have been
So
different
yeah.
results. And already the girl died due to termic, but they were saying good it's due to she was bitten by a snake, of which has been like making the issue good izingo kala benga dango kuka.
No, so it's not just the snake. She was the claim from them is she was bitten by a snake, and then they had gone to the hospital
And
where they were given wrong medics, and that caused the death.
Oh yeah, that one when they were saying that they were supposed to give her antivenom, and then the person who was supposed to get that medicine didn't find the antivenom, and then
Something, yeah. I think there was a whole medical issue there that
yeah.
happened that caused the death. So the beating of the snake was a starter, but the the cause of the actual death was now
The medical
the
thing.
mess in the medical prescription. So that's their position. The position of the government now is different, right? I think they are trying to subscribe to what Zamalala, the pathologist, had gotten in his review of the body, but that was disputed. I don't know. This is
yeah, it's quite complicated because postmortem kodi anapanga ma hospitals osiyana. I think the first one came and it was put aside and they made another one.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think Panoba after they were released, I think kind of Kangaraibanга clear. But then after years going by, uh, Timmy has raised the issue again. Good, he wants compensation, so he's suing the government.
Yeah, he's suing the government for that thing. Really, like it has also had a negative impact on his image.
Yeah, I think he wants to be paid for damages because I think after that incident, people don't look at him the same way. People, I think it has been kind of hard for him to even get back to normal and do business as usual.
Like people stopped trusting him.
Yeah, and it's not even about trust. People don't really want to associate with someone who has gone through some stuff.
Yeah, that's very true. But
Yeah.
then, do you think it's necessary for him? Like this has been an issue that happened maybe like some time back, and now he comes demanding the compensation. Do you think it's necessary? Maybe does he have chances where he can win this?
It's not really about chances, but if he strongly believes Goody, um, Goody was wrongly accused, if he knows that he was wrongly accused and he has some grounds, then he has the right to pursue this case to be compensated. Because to go if he had nothing to do with that and he thinks he's right, I mean, it's only right to try to pursue such.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you accuse me of rape,
Mhm.
you know, you tell all your family and Wandi Mangisa, then the Kalomeno, because it's easy for people to believe Gudi Muntu agreed or whatever. And then later they realize, I don't know, she was lying. Maybe it was consensual, or maybe it didn't even happen at all.
Mm.
I mean, I'll have to sue you.
So that I have to pay for the damages
Hmm.
for accusing you for the rape
Yeah, I
thing.
can sue you for defamation, for starters. Yeah, loss of business,
Mhm.
for psychological trauma.
I feel a good business.
what?
I feel a good business.
Suing? I don't know, man.
Can
So,
can this swing thing be turned into a business? As you
people
say,
do
it's a
that.
very
No, people do that all the time.
okay. As
Yeah,
in
people
suing
get
someone
trapped.
just for business.
Yeah, my celebrities, maga maga. Uh, hmm. Do you think? I don't think in Mike Tyson when they got arrested in D-rape, it wasn't. I don't think it's not a D-rape in it. I think it was a chick, a hookup. They had sex
Hate each other.
and paid each other, and later she's like, "Well, there's proof that we had sex." Then
And most of the
you
time,
claim Guru you're raped. Do you know how
Mm.
easy it is for people to believe Guru Mike Tyson raped you? You know, so easy for people to believe. That's it.
Most of the times imamba and blackmailing, they'll come to you uzota palinkani indivita kukoti ndeyo mapweketsa ngati ya Ronaldo inapeza kuti panopa inangopeza kuti munthu uja wapanga drop ma charges ndoti after sometimes maybe anamupeza kuti anamulipira koma ano ambiri amamba ndi blackmailing.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Majidika. You can use it as blackmail. One in this case, it wasn't. It's not blackmail. It's a situation where you have been defamed. You feel that you have been defamed, and if you are on the right side of the law, I mean, it's only right to pursue such.
And doesn't matter kuti patenga nthawi yayitali bwanji zitha kutheka kuti nthawi imene matengayo koyamba amangoti mwina after sometimes ikhala popo but then akuona kuti nthawi ikupita zinthu zikungopitirirabe yoncho anthu angompanga avoid mabusiness ake sakuyenda. It was like nah.
It's crazy. Imagine if you're today, people would call you a killer. Do you think people will look at you the same?
No. Of
And
course, I
how-
can lose a lot of things.
Yeah. So, I don't know. For me, I think 300 is on a lower side. If he's calculating for a year, I'm not sure. I don't know how he makes his business. How much? Maybe he calculated, but valid case. I don't know. I was expecting $1 billion, and then they would negotiate because only 300. If they're paying, I think they would negotiate. So 300, they would negotiate down to 150. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think that the defense side of the laws now, so Saudi, they have their own case. They'll fight. Now Saudi, they'll fight. So we'll see. We wish our guy luck, and if they really didn't have a hand in it, Juba, come on. That's all I can say. It's a very delicate situation, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't really have the factual facts of it. Most of the updates I think I was only seeing on social media. As for me, I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, social media.
It was mostly social media. So I don't really I go for facts. Cinema kwenda kutenga zintu zokuona about social media most of the time.
Okay, so this also reminds me of Tabo Bista's arrest.
Oh man. That guy is I think that guy is a G.
He's a G.
Break it down to us. Who's Because who's this guy?
A lot of people, you're just saying that guy is a G. It's kind of like a movie. What?
Okay. In a nutshell, this guy was arrested. I think I don't know which year was it, but I think my issues like in damn murder and rape cases. I would this guy had he killed a number of his girlfriends, probably 2 or 3 of them. Amadi, he did someone, they disagree or they have some issues. He kills them, you know. So he was arrested. So I go prison for some time. You can't believe what he was doing. He was while he was inside, he was able to run his businesses there. You know, he was doing big deals, Gunja, even organizing my events. You know,
Montodi is arrested.
he was in prison. While he was incarcerated, he was able to do his deals in there. He had his own computer up in there. He was sorted. I don't know what connections he had, but he was able to do his things proper. Yeah. I'm a chaos when I nigga room, you know, not like a cell. Because when he had my Zoom meetings, might have want to go to background, you know. So he was in a space where he was as good as he wasn't imprisoned.
Did he have maybe some favors, Gabina?
Obviously, you can't have such privileges without having connections. Not just connections, but my connections from higher places.
Okay, but then I heard Goody there was this other time pana zamveka zoti anapya kuna yakamoto anapya and he was confirmed dead now. He's been arrested kunja.
It was obviously an escape plan. So anavizoraya sama prison cell kuna yakachimoto and they planted a dead body which inapsha mene muchamu and magays anabwera kusema kuti muntu wapshadi basi chani iyo jaramutawisa. So that's how he escaped from prison. So recently autamugwira ammangaso kudamangira kuti say
Tanzania
TZ. But how did they get him?
anthu omwewa basi
Kapena mwina some people just tip them off Goody.
yeah matips omwewa and it sounds kuti anali ndi this doctor I mean anthu opanga suspect kuti ndi girlfriend wake yeah and doctor also ali ku Tanzania komweko kupeka mphekesera ati hotel inake anapeka description ya doctor and sounds kuti it's like the doctor who helped kuti apange escape amene anapanga provide I think body.
Reminds me of Prison Break. When that guy was dating the doctor, I'm like, Schofield, pajama.
Schofield.
Yeah.
The doctor ara aliso ku Tanzania konko koma sana mogwire pakali pano. Koma wina ku hotel wina nampanga describe doctor and akuyuza dzina lina.
Definitely a script from a movie.
Yeah.
Kumabe him being him avanga so escape plan again.
Babali yese no
I
escape.
I don't think so. And zopeka the anthu ena ntchito zatha ambirimbiri.
Obviously.
Or they're connected to his escape.
Yeah, I mean to the length of Kuyata, my prison cells, my prison blocks. Ndukupeza body you use as a substitute. No. Guys. My guys are you know. So yeah, people definitely they had to lose their jobs. Definitely.
Wow, kumano my connections are mantandis.
Yeah, I mean
For the Montwoody, you're in a prison cell, but then you're able to be handling your businesses out there with my companies. Kumakala mabanga Zoom meeting with a background bobo. And I think what a nice one him pavu be.
I think Madonna Billy that I'm a figure of I think that Al Pacino was like that also, right? Al Pacino when he was arrested. Prison was his city. He was the president. Amala Morira.
People do business in prison. Even here in Malawi, you have cases of people. Don't you get calls from prisoners who are
Mascamas.
Yes, I've experienced that before.
Mascamas.
Of course, not double drama.
they stole money from you.
Yeah. Okay. What happened? Ndinako ndinwakutwakuti from Airtel amati tikupanga chanika zoti zama customers athu nchane by then I wasn't aware of zoti amapanga anthu amabandra machencha. So I was like, if Airtel is calling me, they have my details anga. So we had a conversation. I didn't even give them my Airtel money password. I've forgotten. We had a conversation. Then my process yes, they did send money. I've forgotten good 9 dramas in that, but yes, they did send money to my account. I checked. Yes, yafika. Within few minutes, the bank so checking drama. I told my uncle, I'm a band in my prisoners. So yeah, that was my first lesson. Inabwela ujeni inabwela drama and drama kuti I checked my balance after some time nabezoni drama sayinjali modzi ndi drama yanga yabanga disappear ku account. So I'm like okay, and what I did there kumabe we learned a lesson. Ndaiwala kuti naizingati it was in 2019 but then I still remember the incident.
But how can they steal from you, Bridget? Come on.
I've had several occasions. One from TNM line. This guy calls me, very aggressive. I think they put pressure on you so that you don't have time to think. So he calls me, do you know what? I'm like, yeah. Did you ujinano? Someone bang update za KYC. The deadline is today. Panopa manamba omwe sali chanchani tukudula. Then it's either mwele ku office lelo lomwe muzapanga update or else ine mugere pasa information ya jani. yanamba yantokupangira na update pompano because manamba ambiri ndei chancha aduka lero yani simu napanga update koma akala akupanga announce so the guy gave me pressure and then I'm like I slowed down a little bit. I'm like, hold up. First of all, I think I updated my KYC. Second of all, this is a normal number. Third of all, why do they have to really cut my number as if, So I snapped. But at that time, I actually thought the guy works for Johnny. Then I'm until I fire and I asked him, which office are you calling from? Actually, in the middle office. That was one instance. And another one, it was Airtel. Now, this guy calls me nicely. Hi, we're just calling to verify my numbers. So, is your name Mujenja? I'm like, yeah, that's my name. Okay. We want to, so just to verify your number, I'm going to send you a message. So, you let me know when you get the message. Okay, I'm holding. The message comes in. Okay, so, can you read the message? So, I start reading the message. That's when I saw that come a donkey.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to miss the message. Is it OPT number?
It's an OTP.
I'm OTP. And then the crazy thing, I don't know who the no, let me finish.
Yeah, finish and then I will tell you how it works.
Okay, yes.
Now, message. So, message manager, imagala the number, ukauza moja, it is going to help them reset your Airtel Money account.
Mm-hmm.
They have a chance to put a new password and access your account. So, when I saw the message, I started to read it. That's when I'm like,
don't share this code.
No, they expect the moment you're reading it, that's all they need. They're fast. Before you start to process it, so that's another occasion. And the most popular one, the oldest trick in the book, hello, yeah, you're like, who is this? Si anakuza nikuti tanyamula katundu abalana ali pasira. Nenda kuchimba komaso. Amati mngoti. You see? So they put pressure on you as well to send money kuti kuli katundu wanu. So you're like, oh, I think nini balawanga ku South Africa. And most of us do have as balo South. So it's easier to believe. So you think, oh, probably antumizira ndimo imbira bendi mfunse kuti watumiza jani. Mwina wango tupanga surprise. So if you are so quick to send the money, your money is gone.
Never jaguri na jomari mwapata ndao mwakuri koma kuti mutenge ndao imene send an amount of 10,000 kuti yati kalengati waipanga loka something like that.
Tabi yako vidiso so zmabeze ngaso.
Yes, amagwisa ntchito jen yantukula bakho.
To say the least, if you want to join Illuminati.
Explain.
How do you do this?
I know this is what I once thought of. Okay, how do they manage to do that? So I think here's the thing. For example, you have never used an Android or an iPhone or a smartphone, right? In general, you use a keypad. Probably you don't know that there is Airtel Money app existing. You don't know about the Tenemu Mpamba app for smartphones, So what do they use the smartphone? I download it in my phone, and then I guess a number. I put it there. Probably Airtel will send the one-time password to that number. You understand? So kaya number for example, ndia agwa kumuzi. Awiza kafoni ya keypad, Ndakesa number ndaiga. Na message ja ama rumiza ngaero. How did you know that? They send you the OTP to register a number to the application your Airtel Money. So once you do that, you have an access of the Airtel Money from that card. As the phone that I use,
I'm telling you, that's how it works, man.
That's how it works. And once they do that, once you give them that OTP, they have access using the mobile. They don't need your number anymore. They have the mobile app running, do the transactions. They can see the balance.
You give it to them
They don't.
because that's how you register, right? And then you get in.
You get it.
You're out.
So the good thing about 10M, once you do that when you are doing the 10M Pamba app, it's better than Airtel because they ask for national identification number too as a second digit. Despite the OTP, they ask for that again.
I think the best is what other softwares do, Akunja. They do an automatic check. Ukapanga punch-in number, imene ukuyuza, imazimbira yoka phone to check the number.
Yeah,
sometimes you know that one, eh?
Yes.
So for example, abobo wapanga punch-in number to verify.
Yeah.
The app should call that phone. The only number ili mu SIM card ndi yalo apa app sizukufana.
Yes. Okay, but then that challenge would be like, for me, I have two phones, the 10M one and the Airtel one. So what I do is, this is 10M. The 10M one I use Mpamba here.
I get it.
Understand? So using that method, probably you won't be able to register. It's like WhatsApp. You can register a number on WhatsApp without putting the SIM card in the same phone that has WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Number to come where Jinaki Air. So WhatsApp will send a message with the code. Once you put the code, it will proceed. That's how it works. But 10M is better. What I'm trying to say is because they ask for a national ID. While Airtel is just the OTP itself, it's enough. They don't need the ID.
Wow, Airtel, this is your loop here.
Yeah. So
This is a loop.
I've told you because I had to take time and think, okay, how are they managing? They have sent me that before. And I was okay, this is
This is like you're registering to different phone.
Yeah.
It's a legit message indeed.
Yeah.
It comes from Airtel.
Yeah.
Come on, Benny, I think it can work.
Which one?
Usually the app should call you.
Yeah, but the challenge is the main one in there it's going to limit you only have to use that app.
ine actually nzanga wina ake so anamobelawo so koma mwamwayi ndala yake ndapolisi nde they had to call that number ndikumopyeza kuti akudziwa prison imene ali abwera konko chanchani send back the money.
So here is the message to the public. Please don't send any OTP. OTP means one-time password that Airtel or 10M will probably send you.
Gani?
Okay.
How old were you? I'm not the only one, guys. I didn't know what OTP is.
Come on, masizwa bwana.
Yeah.
Fana ndo wakubwa, fana wa ID guy.
Ndona wisaka.
Wasana kala anagira ko jere nyamara. Ndi fraud.
Mina sound hamatirumizira ondazinza kose.
Ndi fraud nyamara.
Okay, this did happen to my friend. I was like, man, this is scam. I was like, really? You know, this is Airtel.
Imabwa through Gen SMS ya Gen ya Airtel.
I will explain later. Just answer the call. Let's deal with him. So I'm going to speaker. And then I'm my friend to one
so
ine ndikafotokoza chinthu mumatasi zawo
Ai komano Yesu ndazinzake tabe kuti sakufuna kunena. Komano iwe kudziwa zimene zozozo ndazi atokhaso ndazinzako.
Okay, actually we spend our time differently. You follow things, you follow scandals. There are topics that I've heard when I walked into this room. There are things that I actually watch when I'm free. So that's what differentiates us.
No, this is a good one. I hope Airtel is gonna watch this episode.
Yes.
Because they
yeah, this guy is Leon. He's a technical guy. To me, I'm starting to think he's a hacker or something. I cannot trust. I cannot. Where's my phone actually? Yeah, so I think talking about the scams, I just heard with the big man Peja also.
Scamming kujitika bali boss. It's not only ku Airtel or what social media also.
But what I don't understand is the big man Major One. How could I thought could want to care bwanji beji kudi scammer beji.
4 million, the highest Facebook page in Malawi.
The most followed page in Malawi. 4 million.
kumbwetsa namadingo pa number 1 pompo adingo ndi madamu akuphanaphana ano pano yeah big
Let's break it down. What happened?
Ineyo ndikungona ngati kuti mwina mascammers omwewa. So probably that page, maybe it's managed by a number of people. Probably. Mwina magays PR, probably. And the actual owners, probably. I don't know. So mwina one of the users anapanga access maujeni. Magays anakama kutumizana ma message my inbox. Mwina they give you my offers.
Okay, Adi, you have been randomly selected for 800,000 and then they send my link. Why?
No, usually those guys are sometimes they can take time, I think, to assess what type of a page you are. So they'll give you an offer in
Based
relation
on your
to
page.
you. In your page, yanga ni makonda kulandela my messages about the building.
yeah Johnny bro inapita so John ama poster abakaba no
Serious?
Seriously? Oh.
Actually bro yambirira inyeni
Oh.
anaye ndi page yake yotenga kwambiri imene anabwerera bro
It was a big one.
yeah Gemini image anayonso pano papala abakha ndi abakha kulana
What was Africa?
pano panda abakha ukauka page yake abakha dzito lilo
Ndekuti munthu amene anapanga hack these accounts ndi munthu mmodzi wa abakhayo kapena
No, they might
And
be.
the madolo it's either my Indians or my Japanese or Chinese.
of course nthawi zambiri amene amatumiza message amakhala azungu.
ambiri amakhala aku Asia
This
Yes,
side
that's too
people are
good.
hacking and they're always finding loopholes in the system.
Yeah.
What people forget, right? And this is an interesting thing, is tech.
But not forgetting page yakalayo. Mesa kalayo sana mahaka. Eh? Stand.
No,
I
it
think
was,
anamokia.
it was.
Mass.
But you saw what was posted.
Yeah. Inaona napanga
That wasn't the stunt.
napanga ina stand. Napanga connect chili chose
Yeah,
imena
yeah,
na.
this from Chicago. Don't flex the guy.
Napanga
Can you show?
Okay, napanga analyze situation imene inalili utenga ma conversations amene anapanga post kalawe nda attention seeker like anyone else. Komano yeyo influence yake inabwera pamene popo oti he's that guy oti amayankhula zinthu zinayo zoti siza serious and pauchimalawa ambira vezoti azitengera serious pamene iye akuchira nde it was like that amadziwa zoti akapanga zimene zoso ndi kamwano kamene amapanga pa Facebook paja anthu ayamba kumutengetsa ikhala news kuti Kalawe has been hacked mwakuti
Inasona nena now.
yeah komano kutengera olo conversation imene anapanga post yoti munthu anamuhala chanchani panali zinthu zina zake zoti amabisa like nthawi namba imene conversation yoyambirira panali namba yachiwiri amabisa namba like amangopanga na respond osapanga tag namba imene ikumuuza like kuti until
Namba ya hakayo.
yeah like kumene apanga accept like panali conversation ino oti munthu yamuhala kuti atufuna chakuti ayankhwana and then kunali conversation ina kuti akulola no deal ija komano that conversation samapanga tag number ya kamapanga response so izo samafuna kuti number yaoneke and anayibisa koko and ukamapanga let's say ngati page ija munthu akahakidwa kuti udzozedwa hakidwa ndo akuti umaona pa page transparency imaonetsa kuti pali maiko akuti amene akupanga run page iyi that guy panali munthu mmodzi amene akupanga run page yake still and was from Malawi and he was not hacked ngati akukanika kuitenga Gemini image Kalawe angaitenge
Kaya mwina ma original strategies zotengera ukusiyana.
Gemini image sana itenge be
Or getting it back, right? So you still lost it. But the funny thing is, people forget, right? Talking of the Bushiri, right? People forget that every tech that is there is penetrable. As far as it's tech, so you may rejoice in safety, but I think you should know that anytime things can happen. So banking, I know of businesses that are based on a particular social media, and if that social media goes down, they are out of business. So I think the innovative way of handling it was now him coming up with the apps to start diversifying, because that's the only way to do it, because as far as tech is concerned, it can be hacked, right? And specific with Facebook, there's a bit of porousness somewhere.
But also at the same time, these days the restrictions are getting too much on these social media platforms. I remember one time I disagreed with someone, just my comments somewhere. I was flagged. If I continue, my account will be blocked. So I have to choose my words carefully when I am commenting.
What?
My application now, my social.
Yeah, my apps it two
Yeah.
Android apps. The other one is for
Okay, actually, the applications, they're like to ease access, like to the Prophet. For
How?
ease.
How will people access the Prophet via
Okay.
via an app?
no. The moment you download that app,
Eh.
you can easily send some message in the chat. Yeah, the other
Yeah, I
one is the
think so.
chat app.
And then the other one, it's for the like, what's the color like our the
It's okay. Don't delete that one.
no, okay. The other one, what's the color like my church service updates, what? Then yeah, I think Mina, like maybe there might be, of course, the applications are not there yet. So it's hard to answer the question, yeah, how? Komano, my suggestion, I think would Mina, like people will be able to communicate with the Prophet himself, like directly. Kusikiana mwina ndigale mzora mangone ya TV, what, something like that. That's just my suggestion. But then the apps are not out there yet, so
Why
to
can't we
explain
just
how.
use Telegram?
And okay, what's going to be the difference? Because when we talk about the page, Facebook page has a messages too.
I don't know.
So if you didn't have time to respond to messages on Facebook,
Okay, there might be some measures maybe put in place.
maybe the app or you loaded the okay.
We don't know. Maybe we wait for the app so
Yeah,
that we should maybe have the physical experience and analyze it.
If the hackers used the PR team to hack the page, PR team is safe. Like
From
cheat ilipo be.
Komano ndizovuta kudziwa kuti who did they use? Ndizovuta kudziwa who did they use?
It was an accident.
Alesa tokana.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Yeah, but also another thing is if a Facebook page was hacked, because the Facebook page, much as we're saying security is compromised everywhere, but the Facebook page is much secure than apps that some guys would develop somewhere, right? The security protocols that are done by the group of engineers who are getting 500,000 a year at Facebook cannot be compared to an app that is developed by a guy. I mean, I'm a 2 meter guy. Can I pass a 2 meter?
I know.
Open so sisongani.
Of course, sometimes the problem with the pages or whatever, I think, yeah, it's a business, of course, to them. Meta sells too much data of us, so that's why sometimes it's easier for people to have. And those people who hack Sugudi, most of the times maybe they have a password generator or whatever. They can use things that you would put as a password and they'll get it right because they have so much
data of you that they could
they sell our information, and that's the most. It's a profitable business. You go on Facebook, whatever. That's where they get money from.
Yeah, the reason why
we think it's free, but
the reason why you see someone on the road and you now start seeing them on your page.
Yes.
Like big data, man.
You meet someone in the bar, you chill. When you go home, people you may know.
Okay, so then how does it work?
Locations.
Big data, locations.
And that's why Vanova generation yato is messed up. For the let's say that the wayambana ndi partner wako chibwezi chako mwayambana. You have possibility opanga sort issue chokambiyana ngatanthu. But then moment wapita pa TikTok ukapeza pompo pakubwera zinthu zina zake za zokhudza naso ndiwe situation lero kudutsa. Munthu akakuti osakamunyengerera. Mupanga chakoti ungopita Facebook.
My suggestions.
But your text was on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp.
You guys were arguing on WhatsApp.
Okay, so
Tell your
do they
mweru.
see our
Tayo mwe uli pa TikTok wajambula ka video.
Eh,
I'm I'm single. Tatabo.
I was talking to my friend per phone call. Tinkakambiana zomwe zama conspiracies, and then we talked about Nikola Tesla, zama pyramids, magutu. Soon after kudura college, navaya by YouTube. Actually, I went there within the Google zimenezo also. It was new information to me. Now ngobira by YouTube bacha. Suggestion Nikola Tesla. And I just screenshot to result daona. And this other time we also tikakambiana za chani. Kakambiana soto pikina yake so. Ndinangori mawalake ndipite by YouTube ndikagoogle ndikaone ni documentary chai. Nakapeza ma suggestion na topic yomwe like hey
Ulendo unoznaija zinazo.
Nikola mnamuchula nanga zinazisitulide kufanya.
Are you alone?
Most of the times timaka tujeza za history. Nde matopics ambira makala history. Like zinthu mene zikuendera mene zinaambira chanchani nde ndivayojubu guys sinengapite vayojubu kukagugula Mia Khalifa yaye osasa kukagugula singapite vayojubu kuonera Mia Khalifa
Mia Khalifa ndoto
the legend. Only legends will understand.
Okay, it's my first time kumfadzina limenelo. Komano wangu yake kuti he's a legend. She or he?
She.
You don't know me.
Okay, the name sounds boyish.
Only legends will understand.
You don't know Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
No, you're a good person.
Has a press for you.
No.
They have a press for me too. I thought Mia Khalifa would be related to
Wiz Khalifa.
No.
Hey.
Wiz Khalifa came in mind.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, just briefly, she's an Indian. She became very popular because probably she's the only Indian who ended up joining the adult film industry.
Oh.
So she's beautiful. And being Indian, it was... Anachoka kwambiri.
But I think she stopped, right?
Yeah, she regressed now. And she once had an interview about Jane by BBC.
Yeah.
Talked about it. She was playing victim.
Yeah,
right.
she started saying I was a victim and stuff.
Yeah.
But people that have been in the game, people who have been at the hub, who understand.
The one Indian lady that I know is Priyanka Chopra. All time.
Okay, talking about that, Ndangova Trump has been arrested. Of course, others are saying he's been arrested, and others say no, he's not been arrested, but just being accused. Are you aware of that?
I know a lot of people, they're saying a lot of things about Trump. I think it's been an issue for this whole week, yeah? Pajana amapanga indictment. Zizongoza mbujenza mboma se.
So zilumanaza.
But anyway, I think he was being accused Miranda Mbilimbili, usogoneza drama za campaign. Mainly, I think there's so many charges I think they are trying to bring against him, but this time pajama kwenye
za ujane zori pamafika nkani yoti analivila drama to a porn star.
The hush money.
By then it was nthawi ya campaign. Do you know the question here is ndramayo? What Paja, is it his lawyer?
Yes.
Yeah, the lawyer, the money was his personal money. But then, it being nthawi ya campaign, some people are questioning it. It's hard to identify. Drama hii inali ya campaign, kabena ai. So, issues are there. There's some suggestions. And drama, it was your campaign, kabena it was your personal. Actually, that was the... Bwana.
Kuti nthawi na going back, he slept with a porn star. Ara gona na ndi porn star uja
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels. Momona.
Uji.
Chitunzi. Mwone chitunzi jira.
Ara gona na ndi Stormy Daniels uja analibiyana zinatha. But then after some time Stormy Daniels realized kuti abwana akuimira chani
president
nde zinabwera ku blackmailing anawuza kuti awatani awayalutsa pokhapokha apereke ndrama nde abwana amakhala ngati amakulakula mtima, but then lawyer wake ataona nono kuti ikhala mbola kwambiri sizitithandiza, atanatulutsa ndrama zake ndikupereka kuchani kuperekano kwa Stormy. Stormy analandira ndrama inaizi ngati fact check.
Fact check, I see. No, I think it was around 100, 130.
Okay. 130, 140
US dollars.
Million, eh?
Million.
No, he says K.
$30,000.
Ndalandira ndrama zimenezo khaleni zinazoweza kuti nkhani zijano zamba
Ukusobaji Malawi.
nkhani zijano zamba panga backfire ano nde they accusing him kuti anayuza ndrama za campaign. Anayuza ndrama za campaign kulipirira hule pamene iye akukana kuti ine sinayuze kwa ndrama za campaign, but then he sent his lawyer ndrama zambirimbiri almost 400 chakuti
zoti zimene okhala za campaign
za campaign, eh?
Assumptions are there, yes.
Za campaign nde argument yokhala zoti lawyer anayuza ndrama zimene analandira from Trump za campaign izo to pay Stormy
Daniels.
Yeah, the lawyer Michael Cohen has been getting money from Trump to do other things, most of the things, because during the campaign, presidential aspirants, they're always giving money to different people to help them do different things. And I think Cohen was helping with some online boosting of the campaign. And I think the total money that is tracked is 420,000 USD that was given to Mike Cohen. So the assumptions are the money, if I'm correct, the money that it was paid to Stormy Daniels to close the matter so that the matter should not come in, because the matter kept on coming because of the presidency, right? Yeah, so he was trying to close the matter, and people assume that he took money from the campaign. Why is it an issue? Because money from the campaign has not to be used for things like this. Essentially, he's obliged to tell a true account of what happened to his to people that put their money together to support him. But I don't know how true these all things are, man.
Koineo, I think it's just witch hunting, eh? Because Bagariba, Trump has been a naughty boy. So he was not really complying with the system. He's been against a lot of things in USA. I think he's been against Zao transgender. He's been against this issue of there was an issue many I think they are trying to pass kwa America yokuti mwana agabadwa azikalola libe gender. And adiye kamwana uja akazafika nsinkodi wakula akoza kusanka kuti whether he's a boy or a girl, or he will choose what he's going to, he or she has to identify mena ufuni na kuti ineyo ndijani. You see, akufuna this is a karajonjo. So Trump was like, no, he's in the sindogizana na. So ntawi ina yake, when you're against the system, they witch hunt, they create some stuff. Kwa bwela milando ya misonko. Olokanya mjamona ana mayamba do misonko, eh? Anamba kunkoka za nsonko, eh? Anora sizegwila. So they will always stretch you one way or the other when you are not agreeing with the system. So to me, this is just witch hunting because of the upcoming elections, eh? They just want to see Goody, how can they take him off Kuda Savange compete? Because I think he's being a threat right now. Agona ngada koza kuina so akangon siasia. So bringing my issues ngadawawa, they can bring damage to the image. Agona ngadizi kala joncho.
I wonder why he's still the threat. Does this validate that the previous election were compromised somehow? Why is he still the threat when Joe Biden came in? People were hopeful, but people still, not everyone, but there is a reason why they're trying to deal with him when he's just there opposing. Why are they scared of him?
When he was the president, do you remember even his Twitter account was banned? when he was the president. Imagine the president of the United States, your Twitter account being banned, and you're the president. Ed, you put some question marks. You're president. Who banned account? Meaning good there are people above you.
Yeah, it's always like that. And ikanakhala kale bwezi nayeso adapita ngati Kennedy.
So yeah, so basically that's what I'm saying. Could you know ukakari sukumvana ndi anthu ena akakuntunda bigger than the president. They'll always try to cook something.
Let's talk conspiracy theories. Who is bigger than presidents? Who is bigger than that?
They're usually known as the elites, people who run the matrix.
The matrix. Who are these people and what is their interest?
People, these are
join that elite group.
If I talk,
no fancy. Fancy makayolemela kwambiri. Fancy makayolemela sobosaboma. So that's why they have that power.
Okay, I think the elite group most of them are billionaires.
Okay, my upper class people.
Yeah. I think
Upper class it is just it's an understatement. We're talking about people who are richer than USA.
Okay.
People who can say good tell Biden not to do that and he will listen.
Tell the president not to do that and then he listens.
Yes. Yes. Actually he will call back and apologize.
And now my president
Okay, talking about your money, they've just reminded me out. Is it Jeffrey Epstein? That guy he died I should say he died that we someone doing a live conversation. He was a supplier where my young prostitutes to this other island for the upper class people. Are you aware of that?
I think I heard about it.
And I think Trump is one of the clients.
Well, I think even the Ted brothers they talked about it. Could you know? It's
an island. Yeah.
So, you find my sex slaves, all kinds, and usually they're underage girls. So, they can go there in secret with hope no one can talk about. Our information will be, suppressed. So they can go there, have their fun, and come back and so I think this guy, the Jeffrey guy, I think in Ghana is the kangaroo and I figured you know what? I'm going to sing.
Yeah, actually, I think about I'm ready to talk. Yeah, he wanted to snitch.
So he wanted to snitch and talk about the people who are on the list, the people he has had as clients to attend to that place and have sex with little girls. So imagine, could big guys with information and probably maybe pictures or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he miraculously died. How did he die?
He was in a cell, but during the time that he was dying, there was a malfunction of the cameras.
Genau.
Did they send any complaint to Canon, Sony, whatever? How camera just
my guess after Escom.
Escom inazita my guess.
Bill Gates was a billionaire.
Yo muntu apanga COVID, say. Apanga mankola COVID.
I think that's why
That laptop over
I say.
Bill Gates.
I think also the Bill Gates, Donald Trump. I wanted Donald
Donald Trump is a billionaire.
Yeah, I think Jafai when I'm a car got a woody than team because and how many
my Thai billionaires people.
Billionaires.
Oh my God, Trump, eh? There was one time Trump was talking about his success story. He's like, Nadi Motovudiga, what in the business younger, Bambanga Nandi 50 million. I was like, what? I said, no, I said. He actually, I was like, boss.
50
million, we're going to be in business. Yeah?
Donald Trump has been there. 1992, see, Tupac I think a video in I guess so. And Kagamba Zama guys and Donald Trump, but they are being greedy. Chan. It was 1992 mpaka pano pale
And since you've talked about this guy, I feel like we're gonna find him wherever he is. Tupac. At the pictures, I was like, this is iPhone 14.
mesa wemauje yani antawapanga edit masiku ano
Pamano, bro, where are you?
kubwera mauje ne ma conspiracies oti kulatena ikataki with the MC.
Huh?
Aki with the MC. He's
Didn't
a rapper as well. Komano zinthu zambiri zofana ndi Tupac. Ena dawa alibe biography yooneka bwinobwino like history yawo sikudzika bwinobwino angopanga exist out of nowhere. And he's rapping ali ndi ma features ofana ndi Tupac koma story for another day. back to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I think being a billionaire mwina wake anayisondika ntima sokondelera anthu anzake amene amaona ngati mina against my peers ake and apanga unite against him.
No, cause I used to hate Trump a lot. Then I realized America has the habit of painting someone's black, kwambiri. So they made us believe they'll propagate kuti muzintenga kuti munthu ndoyipa, then later they can do whatever they want to do and it's justifiable. Even Muammar Gaddafi, they taught us so much how bad those people were. They had to kill him, and they killed them. They're like,
Just to clear one issue, the money that Donald Trump's dad borrowed him was 1 million.
Yeah.
also the 50.
No.
US dollars.
But then we are talking about 1 billion Malawi kwacha. If
Yeah,
my
but,
dad
but
gives
that
me-
time, I think now when they look at that 1 million, it should be around somewhere around 140 million in today's money.
Yes, 140.
Imene anali bomba kana ngontaniza kuti ambire business. So
Alivutika.
this should show you how rich his background is from the family. Because kunali zima hotels. I think they've been in real estate for a long time.
They've been developed.
With Trump Towers, zima skyscrapers in USA.
Manindule family yake akhala mu system so anthu aitali.
Yeah, basically. I mean, and there was an interview yakale long time ago. And because he's been in the media for the longest
He has
time.
been a media person, yeah.
He's been in the media for that. And I'm from Saudi. What are your aspirations, guy? And I know that one day I'll be the president of the United States. That was probably 30, 40 years ago. He said that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but the way it's handled, you saw, we're still in the conspiracy world. You saw what happened. He was found with documents from office, right, in his home, in his Mar-a-Lago home somewhere. The same thing happened to Biden. He was also found with some documents that were illegal for him to have at his home. How that issue died down.
Yes. There was another press. But the press, Amalimba Nzimayoji. I don't really follow. There's a lady, is it a Congress or whatever? Amalimba, they were disagreeing. Amakamba the system good is so corrupt. Trump and yes, the system is so corrupt. And I know because I've used the same thing. And I was
Where it was
Anna come back with
2016
Yeah.
elections when they were doing a debate with Hillary Clinton. Yeah.
So the problem with Trump is just among Olampulas in Tama Wonderfululas in 2019. So
Somehow, I think he's a beneficiary of things that have happened in that space, in that underground world. But he also found a way to come out to exploit that. And I think you can't. There is a way people in that space want the world to be governed, not his way. There's a way. People want things to work, not that way. That's
yeah,
why
he doesn't support most of the ways that the system is working
and
right
I
now.
think that's the reason we hear that still in that world of conspiracies, that how African countries will remain poor despite whatever that will do, because there is a way people that are running the things out there want us to be like.
I think my guys, those elite guys, amakhala ndi despite ukhala ndi ndalama koma amakhala ndi knowledge. This other knowledge yoti is restricted from the world, from the whole world. Amakhala nayo ndiyo.
It has always been there, even in terms of war. manipulation of people. Because the way we act now is how we have been engineered. It's Ahmadiyyan guys, chisunguso chimabasa busy by indoctrination. Yeah. So it's the way we have been taught certain things subconsciously. Timaphunzitsidwa zinthu ifonse zoti atiphunzitsa zinthu ndikumazipanga zinthu zimene zichazo.
And zinthu zoti maphunzitsidwe adala anthu adziwa zoti sizuyena kukhala choncho.
Yeah, so we are taught those things and we end up doing those things as if they are okay, not knowing that it's someone else who is making us do those things.
If you question them, muoneka ngati ukubenga.
So the moment you be like, why am I doing this? Why is this like this? It's an issue. So basically, that's why you found guys ambira jina Kenya jamati ndami sala, because they question things. They're like, muntu anafa bwanji? Bwanji ukuda ukufusa za muntu ukufa. It's an issue. But no, he wants to know because he knows how the system works. Yeah. Even Trump is one of the first people to say publicly that the US dollar is no longer going to be as powerful as it has always been. He mentioned. Pamene on Sagu USA, no one is saying that. Here, when dollars is a currency in 200 years.
Is he revealing what he sees happening with the elite?
Because the elites are trying to maintain the control, but which they are losing right now. Because when China, the Russia, US, my bargaining chips are USA, they're going down. Yeah, so it's a battle. It's a struggle. USA now is in the next few years. I think it's just going to be another country, just another country.
That's why I'm saying he is Kabena. He was one of the elites, and then I want to
yeah, basically that's it. That's why he just might end up in jail unless if he has a backing power, yeah, but which I doubt. The same way, the Tate brothers, they were arrested. Kuti afufuze nkani, you get? Kukumangani, kuti afufuze mulandu. Osati kuti alindi mulandu ura kumangirani ya. Kumata kumangani, ndicho lenga yuri fufuze mulandu. So, that's how interesting these things are.
Even here, they can do that. And that's where the safety of people, when you're trying to rise up about governments and stuff, you have to be careful. You can be arrested for them to search for things. And usually, if you look at the laws, they can hit up to 3 months. And even if they find nothing, they're not going to compensate you.
It's a painful thing, man. Saddest thing is, and one bill, it go to
Amadi remanded. You've been detained.
Detained just to make sure that you don't tamper with the processes.
Unfortunately, I think and one bill cities are malamuro. Timakaru baramura every day, but then cities are already to baramura. Ndamana to go sazoa malamuro say excuse. Ndeo kakaru amba zo gulugushas. It's easy ubanga. Trace history yako ndikupeza milandu pena pake ndikuyamba bwinobwino.
Milandu ndiyambiri. That's why itemana kuti wakati banifanza if they start the witch hunting, they'll find something.
If people just start witch hunting on you, like if people just want to find something on you today, they will get it. And that's the power of data. That's why sometimes we're so reckless, we put everything of us, how we feel, how we want to approach our political decisions.
Yes, remember when they wanted to cancel Joe Rogan. I think I figured he was so powerful as an influencer. They wanted to cancel him.
Yeah, they wanted to silence him.
And I can say that. So how do we cancel this guy? Bas. He was using the N-word. He's white.
They went
Nzungu banja ameuza the N-word. Basi tunaye luckily enough they supported him like no.
But that's how powerful these people can be. And the age of social media and things that we put out there is gonna be against us. I know people that are super silent, but I don't think you can be super silent. Even through your emails, they'll find it. So you can be silent on social media, but you can be available on email.
Yeah, you can never be too careful. But if you know you have skeletons in your closet, you'd rather you rather not talk too much.
You're talking too much. Yeah, like the Russians, right?
You talk
too much.
You talk too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's close it up. Bensam, we've talked a lot about the conspiracies and the stories, but any last word from you?
Did you say, ladies and gentlemen? Who else is identifying as a lady? That's definitely not me. But anywho, I think we have spoken about a lot of issues and a lot of conspiracy theories. They could be just conspiracy theories. So if you have other opinions different from ours, well, they're different. So don't hate on us. We can all agree that people can have different opinions and still be friends. We're your friends too. So, like I said in the first place, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment, leave a like. We're gonna appreciate it.
Okay. Make sure if you have something that you want us to talk about, leave it on the comment section. We'll actually consider it. And till next time, I'll always be your girl, Bridget Litete. And here remains the top G. Thank
Top
you.
G. Peace.